In Death Stranding 1, one of the most prominent motifs was connection, represented symbolically through objects like the cuffs, umbilical cords, and even literal bridges between the worlds of the living and the dead. These elements reinforce the game's central message, that connection is vital, even across boundaries we don't fully understand. In Death Stranding 2, a new motif emerges, one that articulates its message even more clearly. The circle. The circle symbolizes many things: eternity, repetition, continuity, but most significantly, it represents loops. Unlike the cuff link interface of the first game, this time you navigate the world using a ring. The journey through Australia, the core trek of the game itself, is a loop, one that brings you back to where you began, but changed. Even the loop of Drawbridge, the organization you work with, features a rising sun, another circle, another loop hovering over a bridge. This sense of looping and reflection left a strong impression on me throughout my playthrough. Death Stranding 2 feels to Death Stranding 1 what Metal Gear Solid 2 felt like to Metal Gear Solid 1. A subversion, an echo of its predecessor. It starts off feeling familiar only to slowly peel back its layers, revealing something far more complex. It echoes the aesthetics of the first game with its own unique flair. Cyborg-like characters, ghost mechs, and heightened focus on the perils of over-reliance on digital systems and artificial intelligence. These themes even more urgent today than they were when the original launched. But beyond the aesthetics of philosophical callbacks, Death Stranding 2 plays with the idea of cycles of repetition, rebirth, and questioning of reality. The motif of the circle supports this, reflecting the narrative arcs of the characters like Higgs, whose resurrection ties directly to the themes of rebirth, as well as Fragile and the return of Lou in the form of Tomorrow. These characters all embody change through reoccurrence. Circles in this context also symbolize the eternal connection, bonds that persist even in death. Fragile puts it best when she says to Sam, "Death can't tear us apart. We will always be connected on the beach." It's a powerful line, suggestive that death isn't the final end, but a point of return, an opportunity for rest, reset, and reconnection. The cycle of life and our place within it is central to the human experience that Death Stranding 2 explores.